paper model of a house designed for industrial reproduction. Its requirements must be that it should be proof against fire, flood, tornado, earthquake, electrical storms, marauders. It must be proof against drudgery, that is, in it must be accessories with which a housewife can accomplish all her house cleaning within 15 minutes. The house is delivered by a service station which makes a round hole in the ground into which goes septic and fuel tank. The maximum height of the house is immediately reached by this mast, and from this point, all the balance of the structure is hung. We are living in a spheroidal universe, around a spheroidal world, not a...
You're looking at a prototype that was designed in 1928. It was not constructed until 1946, after World War II ended, and the soldiers were coming home. It was going to be mass-produced for the soldiers as starter homes. And their hope was to mass-produce at least 50,000 of these a year. They were going to use a beach aircraft factory, keep the workers working, use up surplus materials, and provide housing, starter housing. Unfortunately, the banks did not give them the money they needed to retool the factory. That was $10 million, and so the project never occurred, it never happened. Mr. Fuller left the company in 1948 and went on to design the geodesic dome. The two prototypes were taken by Mr. Graham, one of the investors in the company, lived in for 20 years, and then donated to the museum in 1992. Actually, the word Dymaxion is one of his made-up words as well. It means dynamic maximum tension because it is a tension structure. So besides the revolving closet, each bedroom would have a revolving shelving unit built into the wall. This one has 8 shelves in the unit, and it is motorized, so you just need to press a button and your shelving unit will go on to the next shelf. And this way you don't need a dresser standing out in front of the wall. He also created what he called mood lighting, designed to make us feel cooler or to make us feel warmer, depending on whatever the temperature was, and it does not affect the temperature in the room at all. This is our cool light. I want to point out these new materials, the naugahyde, the lumite plastic in the screen, and the neoprene in the gutter. These are all brand new materials that came out of World War II. Now, our flooring and our walls are actually lightweight plywood. He didn't want to use any heavy materials in the house. It is an airframe structure, very lightweight. You have a stainless steel countertop with refrigeration in these 3 drawers down below, and also in our backsplash. So we're going back to that now, refrigeration in drawer units. And we have what's called a mock-up kitchen, so nothing is going to operate in here. But we do have a photograph of her having the top drawer open and also the backsplash open in the original. So underneath the sink here, we would have a dishwasher. It's a gas stove and oven with a warmer in the back, warming up food. This is prior to any invention of microwave ovens. Okay. And over here, we've got an area for our washer and dryer. If we needed more space, we could put the cupboards up here as well. And our dining room is right around the